Earth 1 was this idea of like, okay, so we need to make these books that people will buy and not have to worry about continuity, because even though we created the New 52 to have no continuity, as it turns out, if it's in a shared universe for too long,
there's going to be continuity.
There's continuity!
Well, I mean, you had one book and then a second book. What happens with a third? Are all these books connected?
And yeah, so now it's a book. Now it's a universe. So Earth 1, they're like, starting from scratch, it's the ultimate universe for the DC universe.
You can't not have continuity unless you only make one book.
That's right. Exactly. What's weird about Earth 1 is they're like, okay, so it's like ultimizing DC characters. They started with Superman, I think, and then did Batman, obviously, and then they did more Superman and more Batman, and they promised that there would be a Wonder Woman, and that took forever, but eventually did come out, and we did it here on Back Issues. And then they promised a Green Lantern book, which we're still waiting for, and they promised a Flash Earth 1.
Mm-hmm. We got
still
the
waiting
movie
for it.
For Green Lantern.
But for no reason at all, apparently according to the schedules and pitches, they were like, so Superman, Batman, and Teen Titans. You know, the team that's consisted of all sidekicks.
Right.
How are you going to do that?
Don't we have a lot of other people to go through? Let's see. Aquaman,
Flash, they promised
Wonder
that one too.
Woman,
Yep.
Cyborg even.
Cyborg.
We're getting Cyborg.
We are getting a Cyborg in the Teen Titans, where he belongs. And I don't mean that in some offensive way. I just mean like Cyborg works with the Teen Titans in a way that he just simply doesn't on the Justice League. He meshes well with those characters.
Especially if he's like, I'm older than all of you. Why aren't I not in charge? And then Robin, like,
I'm Robin. Are you
I was
trained
by Batman. Excuse me.
So Jeff Lemire has this pitch where he's like, okay, so my pitch is to do a autonomous universe version of the Teen Titans, which is technically in Earth 1, which technically means it's part of the Batman of Earth 1 and the Superman of Earth 1 and the Wonder Woman of Earth 1 universe, even though they seem very different from each other. But there are references to Batman of Earth 1 in Superman of Earth 1 volumes. There's very little, if any, references to Superman in the Batman books, and there's no reference to either of them in the Wonder Woman book. And so it's basically like they are hedging their bets still.
Like, if you don't like it, it doesn't have to be.
It's its own thing. It doesn't have to be. Wonder Woman of Earth 1, if you love it, it cannot be Batman.
I'm writing my Wonder Woman book. I don't want to have to worry about any prerequisites.
Bingo. And
I don't read those books, so
right. I didn't read both of them.
Right.
Like,
here's the thing.
It's a lot of homework to do.
It was 2 books. You had to read only 2 books for the thing you're going to create.
The whole point is there's no continuity, though. So once you start worrying about the other ones, then you start to put continuity.
And that's why there's actually a lot of arguments about like whether Earth 1 even has a shared continuity. Or if it's just like, no, Earth 1's just a publishing label that you call the books that are coming out.
It's just a place you put all the stuff.
Yeah, like, obviously Batman Earth 1 Volume 2 takes place in the Batman Earth 1 universe. If you want to even call it that, just call it Volume 2.
Right.
But with Superman of Earth 1 Volume 2, is that in the same continuity as Batman Earth 1? Yes. And some of them have said it, and most of them are just like not worried about connecting them in any way.
Most of them are just hand wavy. They're like, I'm sorry, what was the question?
Yeah, what? Batman's there. Yeah, sure. I mean, like, Batman is so ineffectual in Earth 1, it's like, why would Superman even bother to worry about him or mention him by name? And Wonder Woman is doing so many different things, it's like, yeah, it's fine, you don't have to reference her or anything.